Hello everyone, my name is Fidelis and welcome to this channel. Today, lucky enough to have my first guest on this channel. I know I have been doing TikTok, by the way. Most of you have seen it, but if you have not seen it, go on TikTok, find Fide_Kilota and you see my content. However, I'm now be transitioning to YouTube where we're gonna do long interviews. So allow me to introduce to you my long-term best friend, Stella. She's gonna have this opportunity to introduce herself. I hope you're gonna love it, by the way.
Wow, thank you so much, Fidelis. I think to begin with, I need to say that I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You've been doing so well on TikTok, and
Thank
it
you.
is so good to see you take this step of faith to begin your YouTube channel, which I think for me as a friend, I've always wondered for a long time why you've not had it, because you've been doing so well.
You think so?
Yes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stella Cheptanoi. I'll be my friend's first guest, and it's a very humbling experience to be someone's first guest.
It is an honor, trust me. It is
Yeah.
an honor. This
And
being the first
Yeah.
podcast, if I could say.
Yes.
It is an honor, and I think I feel so privileged
Yeah.
because she's my best friend.
Thank you.
Many of you would not understand, but you'll find out as we go on. So,
I think I'd say you are my best friend.
wow,
Yeah, but
that's amazing.
yeah, it's an humbling opportunity, and thank you for having me. I know
Welcome.
we've spoken about this for so long, so it's so good to see you finally idealizing it.
Welcome once again.
Thank
Feel
you.
at home, and
Yes.
we're gonna have an amazing time here,
Thank you for
getting to know you and have a conversation. So ideally, we're gonna know about how Stella managed to come to UK, what she's been doing in UK, what she has achieved, any challenges that she has faced while in UK, what are good memories in UK, bad memories, if there is one. What's her hobbies? What does she do when she's not working? All those kind of things. So to start us off, if you don't mind, we would like to know, when did you come to UK, or was it planned for you to come to UK? How did you find yourself in UK?
I think I'll go a bit back. Maybe your correct question, which you had asked me before, was who was I and who exactly is Stella from
Exactly.
before that.
Yeah.
And I think I had answered that outside the camera because we do talk a lot. But I think it's good to bring it here so that it falls on perspective of what we're discussing.
True.
So in Kenya, I went to JKUAT and I did study BBIT. And studying BBIT, there was a Chinese
BBIT, people would not understand that.
business information technology, sorry.
Great.
So I think there was a Chinese company that came to have, there was a Chinese company and a Japanese company that was giving people sponsorships. And I think I tried to apply to go to China, but there was a language barrier and I was very lazy to study Chinese.
It is a difficult language to
Yeah.
understand, honestly speaking, because even me, if today I was to take a Chinese classes, I doubt I will understand anything, honestly.
Yeah, so I did want to travel then, and but I tried studying Chinese. It was impossible. I have friends at the moment who are still in China. They're doing so well, doing their PhDs.
They speak good Chinese?
Very amazing. Yeah.
Lucky them.
So anyway, that is how my journey started. But then I gave up because also there was no money, and it was expensive. But then that was just long gone and forgotten. In 2018, I met a friend of mine who was from Italy. He was a professor, and he knew I was really excited to go do my master's, and I wanted to do my master's in artificial intelligence.
Oh.
Trust me, I didn't know
Wow.
what it was. But then being in class and doing a bit of IT, I knew a bit of Python, And I just knew I wanted to do it. Anyway, we started doing applications, and I secured a school in Roma. I wouldn't want to really mention the name. I think it was last something.
Rome, you mean Rome in Vatican?
Rome
or?
in Italy,
Oh,
Vatican,
Italy.
Vatican, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I didn't get the visa, so I gave up. I gave up, and then that was it. Honestly, that was it for me.
So
I
you
graduated.
gave up.
I got a job in Mombasa. My life began.
What job? What
I
kind
was
of
a
job you
showroom
were doing?
manager. I was a showroom manager. I used to sell furniture and concrete stuff. So really, I was done. I was set for life, and I also thought I can finally get a husband and just enjoy my little life.
Did
And
you
finally started a few businesses at the time, M-Pesa.
Back in Mombasa?
Yes, back in Mombasa, construction and all that. And then in this up and down of business, I met a lady who was in the UK then. And she kept telling me that she was earning...
that still 2018?
No, this is 2021 now.
Oh, 2021.
I graduated from school. This 2020.
So since 2018 to 2021, you've been working?
Yeah. I graduated in 2019, and then I was working for that
that
2
period.
years, and I had my businesses and all that.
Okay.
And my friend was like, she was making 24,000 per day.
24,000 Kenya shillings?
Yes, per day.
Okay.
Hey, being the Kenyan I am, I was like, 24,000.
That's a lot of money.
Tick, 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 tick. Now I'm calculating, I'm like, I'll be a millionaire in 6 months.
In 6 months?
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. And then life happened, obviously.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excuse us for the noise. So I think we came here for an event, and then we did not get to do the event. So rather than doing nothing, we decided to do the interview here.
Yeah.
So in case you hear any noise at the background, please
Bear with us.
bear with us, because yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So you say you met this lady who was making 24,000
yes.
a day.
So she said she was making 24,200 a day. Yeah, I was like, 24,000 a day. So times 30 days, 3600,000. I said, impossible. I'm going to the UK.
You decided to come to UK.
No. So anyway, we started talking, and then she referred me to an agent. And at the same time, my dad met the agent.
What's the agent?
The agent is called Level Up. Level Up
Level
Mark.
Up.
Eldoret. May God bless you.
Mark. I know Mark. Mark
yeah.
is a good friend of mine, by the way.
You met him?
I met Mark. He's
yeah.
a kind and humble
You
gentleman.
met him through me?
I met him through me, honestly speaking. Yes, I did. I hosted him, by the way.
Yeah, we actually, I'm hoping as you transition, I really would want you to have him in the show.
Trust me, I am going to have as many people
That is
as
the one
possible.
person I tell people every day. To bring you to the UK, I can put my name on the line for him.
I agree.
Education, Mark will bring it. Mark will bring you to any school here. And I know that you'll get your visa. Anything else, I don't know.
Tell us more about the agency.
So I met Mark. I was in Mombasa. Do you know I had never met Mark face to face? I did all my process for 4 months. I did my process for 4 or 5 months in Mombasa. Everything was online.
Oh, wow.
Mark did everything for me.
Online?
I did not meet him at all. And eventually, in July, I think July, I got my visa.
That is July, which year?
July 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
So what happens from application to getting the visa?
So mine was
Break it down to us so we can understand, in case there is anyone who wants to come in UK, can understand what happened.
Okay. So mine was a bit straightforward. I did, Mark asked me what I wanted to do. And I said I wanted to do, I honestly had given up on traveling. So I just said I wanted to do anything, either IT or my friend was doing cybersecurity then in Microsoft. So I said I wanted to do something like cybersecurity or just international relations. Being these were 2 careers that I knew I really loved. And Mark said, okay, I got here. And he went ahead, he applied. So I got 2 universities. I got Anglia Ruskin and I got Cambridge. So it was the application.
If you don't know Anglia Ruskin, by the way, Anglia Ruskin is one of great school in UK.
Yeah.
It's among the top 150 good schools, and
It's
I
amazing.
think top 40 that are what they call ranked the best in
Yeah,
UK.
yeah, yeah.
Also 150 in the world, top 150 in the world, and top 40 in the UK.
Yeah,
Anglia Ruskin University, that is Cambridge. Yeah, that's where I went, by the way. I am a graduate from Anglia Ruskin
That's
University.
where we met.
Sports and exercise science, that's what I did, and that's where we met.
And that's where we met as well.
Yeah, actually, I was working there as a library assistant, and that's when I met this beautiful young lady who became my best friend.
We met one night when I was studying for my exam.
Exactly.
Isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, so Mark did everything for me. It was the application, and then they came back. We paid the school fees. We did the bank statement as well. And then I remember the school called me, and they were just asking me where I was going to stay and all that. And honestly, it was. I think it was just God ordained, because I did not have any problems at all. I was very, I should say, in that aspect, I was very blessed, and the process was so fast tracked. I think by God.
So it took how long? Like
I think I started applying in March or April, and
By
by
July.
July I had my visa.
oh, that was quick. And
I think end of July.
So-
And
so how much would you say you spend on that? The money that came from your pocket,
maybe £4,000.
£4,000. That is UK pounds. That would be how much in Kenya shillings?
Back then, we need to remember that the pound was really bad, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think I spent maybe, I think it was 600,000.
600,000 Kenya shillings.
600? Yeah, I think 600. The pound was 150 or 140.
At the moment is at 170 now.
Actually, the pound was 140 something back then. It was I think it was even 142.
Yeah, I think it was 140 something exactly. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
140. But right now it's at 170.
But at the same time, the same year we came, the pound went to 200, remember?
I remember, yeah,
Yeah.
I went to 200.
So it's been a very funny transition. But then
It goes up and down
Yeah.
now and then.
I'd say something that I see I get this question a lot, and I normally tell people. I think when we came, we were lucky because we came during COVID.
COVID, yeah, I agree.
There was so much shortage of staff.
And then we were quarantined.
And I also came, I was the last person. I paid for quarantine, and that was the last batch. If I had waited for a week, I wouldn't have paid. But at the same time, they kept saying that, oh, we are not thinking people can travel to the UK again. So I just said, you know what,
Yeah.
let me just pay.
So you
But-
came here in 2021?
21, yes,
Oh,
August.
I came here before you by then.
Really?
I came here in 2020, October 29. I will never forget. That was my first time ever in my life to fly. I fled, or I flew, if I could say.
Like you fled Kenya.
Yes, I fled Kenya, but I flew to UK. British Airways.
Wow. I used Kenya Airways.
You used Kenya
Yeah,
Airways.
I've always used
I
Kenya
used
Airways.
British Airways. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but let me tell you. If you don't dream, if you don't dream a dream that scares you, my friend, then that is not a good dream. Honestly speaking, in my entire life, or in my bucket list of things that I had in my bucket list, I never thought I'll fly,
And not especially to the UK.
and not especially to the UK.
Yeah.
I had future dreams, by the way, big ones. I wanted to be a civil engineer.
Really?
I ended up doing sports and exercise science. Can you imagine that? Anyways, that aside, let's go back to the main topic. We are trying to understand how Stella get here. And so you came here in 2021.
Yeah.
You joined Agliarask University.
Yeah, in
You
October.
did your master's degree
Yes.
in
Artificial
intelligence
with cybersecurity.
cybersecurity.
Yeah.
You finished in which year? 2022?
I finished in 2022, December,
December.
but graduated in November
November.
because I was very sick during my graduation. You remember?
I remember, yeah, I
'cause
remember.
both times, because I was supposed to graduate in 2023, July, and I couldn't. I was very sick. And then I was also hoping my parents would travel here.
But now you are healthy. You're very strong.
Yeah, it was just a flu, the normal UK Homa. Yeah.
Good. So, you've been in UK for how long now?
I've been in the UK now for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah. This September.
Tell us what you've been doing for 4 years.
Oh, everything. So first, I'd say that I came to study, obviously, and after I finished my studies, before I finished, I was a front desk. People would say secretary in Kenya.
Receptionist.
Yes, but it was more than that. So I'd say my life has been it has its ups and lots of downs.
Ups and downs, yeah.
So I did work in the Cambridge University, and it was such an experience for me. I worked as a cleaner. I worked as a waitress. I worked as a warehouse operative, and a care assistant, a mental health care assistant.
Specialist.
Oh my God. And then a data analyst, and then finally a support worker. That's what gave me the sponsorship. And then obviously my digital marketing stuff, and traveling a lot.
In a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe your time being in UK?
Depends on what now.
Work, people, salary, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'd say, with all genuinity, I'd say 8.
8.
Yeah, I'd say 8 over 10. Because the UK will always protect your mental health.
I agree.
To begin with. So I'd say that in as much as you can be pushed so much to the edge, because you meet people who are like that, at the same time you know that you'll have a very great backing. You have people to talk to. You have, at work, you have a contact. The organization gives you a contact you can call. So I think to me it's not been that bad. I'm grateful for everything. It's been a learning experience for me. And the fact that there are so many job opportunities, we shouldn't lie about it.
True.
There's so many job opportunities. There's so when I say so many, you cannot even exploit it.
There are law.
I think one of the biggest things when I came here, I used to think so much because I was very comfortable in Kenya. I had a house help, I had a shamba boy, I had a driver. So I used to be, I'm the one who's going to
Are you from a rich family?
No,
Were you a rich kid?
Yes, I was a rich girl.
A rich girl?
Yes, very.
Oh, I get it.
I really worked hard. I used to do a lot of things. I used to do so many things. So I couldn't believe. I think the first 2 months the first 1 month I was in denial. The first few weeks. I couldn't believe, is this me? I'm going to hustle, I'm going to do this. I've left everything that was working. But then I think the minute reality hits in, and you accept your reality, and you walk in that reality.
And you realize there's no other way, no turning back, it's forward.
And you realize that you've made this option. You're here. There's money involved. You just pray to God, and opportunities started opening up for me. That's how it was. But I think the first week and second week when I was so much in denial, I did not get opportunities. I did not at all, because it was like I was questioning God a lot. I remember at one point I wanted to go back home. Those who know me know that I wanted to go back home and go and work for KRA.
You say you didn't like it here that time?
No, I was so stressed. I didn't have a job, and I was thinking, what's this? You know, it was starting to get into me, and then I was just wondering, because the people I lived with, they had jobs, and now I did not have a job.
No.
Yeah.
Tell us your best moment here in UK, or your best moments.
My best moment.
Let me not go by one. Let me give you an opportunity to tell us more.
I think my first best moment was when my brother came.
Oh, Titus.
No, Elisha.
Oh, Alicia. Oh, I know Titus.
So I think my first best moment was when my brother came. That was really...
Was that dependent?
And yeah. No. He was a student.
Oh,
I think that's when I felt that was my first joy.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it was my first joy. Then
They say charity begins at home.
yeah, and then my husband, Titus. That was really good as well.
Sorry. Yeah, your husband, Titus. Go on, please.
Yeah, I think that was really good as well, because now I felt a bit complete. I had a few people to rely on.
You had your brother Alicia and you had your husband,
Yeah.
Titus.
Yeah. I think also the other time is when my sister got her visa to the States.
Ah, I remember that time.
Yeah.
You told me about it.
Yeah. I think
Actually, you kept updating me about it.
yeah.
And you were so happy about it.
I was. I remember when I heard about it, I cried. I was at the bus stop.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and then I think when I graduated, it was really, really lovely. When I graduated, I felt so much at peace. The other time I was happy was when I met you. We became so close.
Aww. That's
No,
nice.
But we became so close, and it was just, I think,
God's plan.
yeah. And then I think when you graduated, it was also another happy time. When we cooked chapatis in your house, in that your house, yeah. But in all
You liked
honesty,
my cooking
yes,
side,
I
do
did.
you?
Yeah, your chapati, nothing else.
I'm
You don't cook anything else well.
What?
No.
Have you not eaten my ugali?
No, it's not good.
It's not good.
No.
Guys, between me and my friend, who do you think can make good good ugali? Who can cook good ugali?
Stella, don't fail me.
Give your feedback. Who looks like a chef? By the way, for your information, I'm a chef at the moment.
No. So I think anyway that was my best moments, and
Do you have any regrets
no,
being in UK? No.
no.
Have you had any bad moments? Something you say, I wish this didn't happen?
I think there are a few things I wished I didn't do.
You wished you did do?
Yeah, there are a few things I wish I didn't do. Like, I wish I focused so much in school. I wish I did my certifications in school. And sometimes I wish I networked better when I was in school. Because Anglia Ruskin, another reason I tell people to go to Anglia Ruskin, they have so many events of networking.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
Yeah.
They form a lot of events every year and
Yeah,
then.
and many people get jobs.
Yeah.
And I do wish I had networked better, because I would have gotten a job.
Apart from network, what do you tell any overseas student who wants to come to Anglia Ruskin?
First of all, I want to say something that I think touches my heart every time I meet people. I think we don't do due diligence. We don't research properly. Even though I send you to Mark today to do an application, I want you to still do your due diligence yourself. I want you, not even for the agent, but I want you to think, am I able to pay the school fees? Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Am I able to pay for accommodation? I want us to take this mindset out of jobs. Let's take the job mentality out. Because the UK has restrictions. You have to work 20 hours as a
20
student.
hours per
Now,
week
yes,
when you're a
per
student.
week.
Yeah.
Now, with these 20 hours, am I able to survive without working? Can I pay my school fees? Can I survive on these 20 hours? So that is one thing that I've met students before that was stranded, because most of the time Anglia Ruskin would want you to pay 75% of the school fees.
What's the school fees for masters?
I think at the moment it's 16,000.
16,000.
17, yeah.
Is that for the whole year?
Yes.
And that is pounds?
Yeah, that's pounds. So we are speaking.
That's a lot of money.
We're speaking Kenyan shillings,
Million.
almost 4 million.
4 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 or 5 if I'm not wrong.
I think when I was doing my undergraduate, every time, okay, when
Or
I
2
started,
million actually.
yeah, when I started, we were paying 16,000 every year, 16,000, if I'm not wrong. But later, when it was coming to an end, I think we were paying 9,000, 5,000, something like that. I think it kept dropping. I don't know why. Yeah, but it's a lot of school fees. So if you're coming to study in UK, you need to be prepared. There's a lot of school fees, but not to worry. If you can get a sponsorship
That's
or
another thing.
scholarship, yeah.
I think another thing I regret a lot is
Because
we don't take opportunities. There's so many sponsorships.
yeah, because personally, I came here under scholarship.
Yeah.
Salute to M-Pesa Foundation Academy.
Yeah.
May God continue blessing you to uplift, promote, and educate young people from Kenya so they can become better leaders in future.
Exactly.
M-Pesa, I salute you.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me a good friend.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I didn't take opportunities. I didn't take them head on, because we find that there are opportunities like there's so many scholarships, the Chancellor scholarships. But I think because we come here with a mentality just to work, we don't think, we don't pay attention.
To school.
Yes.
I think so as
We
well.
don't pay attention.
Yeah.
We pay attention on the wrong things. Because if I had paid attention, I would have gotten a full scholarship, and I would not have paid my school fees. I would not have strained that much. So I think these are some of the things that we need to tell people who are coming. Do your due diligence. Research. When you go to apply for the course, I want you to type, what course can I do? What scholarships are in this school?
And the universities that you want to...
What scholarships? I got a scholarship. I had, I think, 10 or 20% scholarship. We were lucky. But then ask your agent. You're paying them for a reason. Let them do the research with you. Sit with them. Keep them on your toes. It's going to be noisy. Maybe we need to wait a bit.
Right?
She's overing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I think we can continue, and then we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish in a few minutes. So let's do the last question. Do you have talent? Hobbies?
I think I like to travel a lot.
Do you mind telling us where you've traveled to so far?
Singapore.
Wow, Singapore.
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
India.
India.
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar.
Scotland.
Scotland.
England.
England.
And Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Those are 7 countries.
Yes.
Indeed, you love to travel.
I do.
Tell us where we are traveling next.
Albania, Montenegro.
Albania, Montenegro.
Did I say that I went to India?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I'm going to Albania.
By the way, you forgot. You went to Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica!
You see?
Yes,
I know, you
and
went
Jamaica,
to Jamaica.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think the next place I'll go is Montenegro, Albania, Morocco.
We're going there together, right?
Yeah, we will.
Go.
And Thailand. I'm
Thailand.
really looking to go into Thailand this
You
year.
remember, actually, we were supposed to
We
go to
suppo- yeah,
Thailand
we
this year,
planned,
but we
yeah.
changed because I'm traveling home as well.
Yeah. Oh, and Kenya.
And we have a friend. We have a mutual friend,
Mutual
common friend
Yeah,
in
the guy
Thailand.
in
CK.
Yeah.
It's my good friend. We played volleyball together, and he came for my graduation. As
And
well
gave
as
you a
you.
funny gift.
He gave me a very, very, very funny gift.
Yeah.
I'll show you the gift one day.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to come to an. Oh wait, wait. I got a last question, by the way. Talk to my people. Talk to students who are coming to UK. I think you've did that, but you can do a summary.
Okay.
Talk to my people about this channel, where they can find you, your social media, where they can find you, and what else? Anything that comes in your mind.
I think I've just been reading this book. It's called No Idea is Final. And what comes to my mind when I think of this is me as myself, as that little girl that I wasn't sure I'll travel because I'd lost hope. And one thing I'd want to tell you is do not lose hope. Just don't waste money on the wrong agents. Do not lose hope. Keep searching. If you want to travel, keep looking. Keep speaking to people and ask questions. It is not shameful to ask questions. We've been here. I'm happy to help. Everyone I guide, you don't pay me anything. So it is good to ask questions and ask the right questions. Especially like when someone is inboxing you, I want to come to abroad. What do you want to come and do as well, yeah? We need you to find good courses that will give you jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Number 2, be open to flexibility. You can want to come to the UK and tomorrow you get Wales. Will you say no?
No.
No. So anyway, my name is Stella Lelei on TikTok, STLELEI. You can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, Stella Tall, LinkedIn, Stella Cheptanui, and Facebook, Stella Tall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
May God bless you.
think that
And don't forget to subscribe. Let's support Fidelis. Let's get him to 10,000 followers.
yeah, let's get to 10,000 followers. Drum rolls! I have 20 subscribers at the moment. So,
You'll be
like
fine.
she said, we need to board this vehicle and we need to push it and go. So, thank you everybody for joining and for coming here, for listening to this beautiful conversation. Until next time, I am your host, Fidelis. I am signing off. Adios.
Bye, everyone.